U.S. women's gymnastics team had pretty rigorous requirements over the past decade, but those who make it to this year's World Championships will have taken advantage of a significant opening. Why? Because many big-time athletes aren't participating. This video will discuss which lucky athletes will make it to the gymnastics team for this year's World Championships. First off, who's on the roster for the selection camp? From what we've heard, the U.S. women's team for the 2022 championship will be chosen at a selection camp that starts in late October. The event will take place at Stars Gymnastics in Katy, Texas. Konnor McClain, who won the U.S. national all-around title in August, has dropped out of the competition, leaving 11 women competing for 5 team spots and 1 traveling alternate. Jade Carey, who won the floor title at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, and Jordan Chiles, who won the silver medal on the team, are both set to compete as well. Carey, Chiles, and Shilese Jones came to the selection camp and almost definitely got selected, while other U.S. team members will be chosen to fit in with this group. Dan Baker, Tatiana Perskaya, and Jessie DeZiel will choose the last 2 team members based on how strong our top 3 gymnasts are on the vault and floor exercises. They'll also have to consider McClain's withdrawal, which could open up a spot on her best event, the balance beam. That's where she got a vast 14.800 at nationals. Up next, let's look at Jade Carey and Jordan Chiles. There's a reason why Carey's in the running for a spot. Last year, when she was 21 years old, she won one of these spots for herself by doing well in the World Cup series. This made her the first artistic gymnast from the U.S. to get a spot in Tokyo. And after the Olympic trials, we heard that she'd be going to the World Champs too. Carey's father, Brian, coached her at Arizona Sunrays, and since then she's won 2 silver medals at the world level, on the vault and another on the floor. At the 2019 World Championships, she also won gold with her team. Her can-do attitude doesn't come as a surprise. Jordan Chiles became a hero overnight at the 2021 Olympics in Tokyo. When Biles pulled out, Chiles stepped in to compete on bars and balance beam. The first-time Olympian, already set to compete on vault and floor, put on a show on all 4 apparatuses and helped the U.S. win a silver medal as a team. At the 2022 U.S. Gymnastics Championships, Chiles made history as one of only 2 U.S. Olympic women gymnasts to compete in an elite competition after a college gymnastics season, followed by Leanna Wong. Wong's recovering from an ankle injury she got at the U.S. Championships. She's the current U.S. champion on the uneven bars, and seeing as how she was 4th at last year's World Championships on the balance beam, she might be a good candidate for a trip to Liverpool. Wong's also a threat when she's healthy. She won silver at the Worlds in Kitakyushu last year, and just last week she posted a video on Instagram of her strong tumbling before camp. She also participated in all 4 events at an intra-squad competition at the University of Florida. Moving on to Sky Blakely and Lexi Zeiss. The last spot will probably come down to who does the best on the balance beam, which could be good news for Sky Blakely. The 17-year-old got 3 scores above 14.000 at the event in 2021. She got 14.500 at the Winter Cup, 14.300 at the American Classic, and 14.250 on the second day of the U.S. Championship. But she hasn't done well in recent competitions. Blakely might be able to go to her first international competition if she does well at the event this week in Houston and does some extensive routines. Lexi Zeiss is another person who might make the team. She did well at the Pan Am Championships selection camp and the Pan Am Championships earlier this summer. Let's not forget how in the U.S. Championships, she came in 7th. Now let's look at the most memorable gymnastics squads and their stars, starting with London's Fierce 5. The team that won the gold in 2012 called themselves by this name. Gabby Douglas was the team's big star in 2012, and now she's getting her 3rd gold medal in Rio. She was known as the Flying Squirrel, and after she won the all-around individual gold medal, she got a solid deal with cornflakes. Douglas was the 4th woman from the United States to do that. Both she and Aly Raisman are in Rio to celebrate winning their 2nd team gold medals. After coming in 2nd in the vaults, Michaela Maroney's face face, which looked like she wasn't happy, went viral, becoming the most talked about thing about the Olympics that year. She no longer does gymnastics competitions. Instead, she's now an actress and has been on the CW TV show Heart of Dixie. According to her Twitter bio, Maroney wants to be a recording artist who acts and makes music. Not to mention Beijing's 2008 team. The 2008 team came in second behind China and won the silver medal. Shawn Johnson, Nastia Liukin, and Bridget Sloan were all on the team. One of the most anticipated women's gymnastics events ever took place at the 2008 Olympics in Beijing. It was all about Johnson and her teammate Nastia Liukin for the U.S. All eyes were on the U.S. and China in the team competition, and the host country was desperate to win its first team gold medal. In the end, China got what it wanted when it won the gold medal, and Team USA got silver. But Team USA will never forget the Beijing Games. Liukin won the gold medal in the individual event, making her the third American to win the Olympic all-around title. She got her degree in sports management from NYU, where she spent 4 years. She's been on Dancing with the Stars and now works for NBC in Rio as a gymnastics analyst. Let's learn more about Athens' 2004 team. In 2008, Shawn Johnson got a silver medal in the all-around individual event. Johnson also appeared in Dancing with the Stars, where she won the Mirror Ball Trophy. At age 24, she's written 2 books, worked in radio and television, and helped start a website about body image. Johnson and Liukin, who used to be on the same team, can be seen running around Rio. The 2004 women's team came in second behind Romania and won a silver medal. Mohini Bhardwaj, Courtney Kupets, Courtney McCool, and Carly Patterson were all part of this team. Patterson was the first American to win the all-around gymnastics title since Mary Lou Retton in 1984. She won 3 medals at the Athens competition. Patterson kept making music, went to college, and is now a public speaker. She's also writing for TeamUSA.org while in Rio. Coming up, Sydney 2000 squad. Team USA came in 4th at the Sydney Olympics, but after a decade, they moved up to bronze. China's team's bronze medal was taken away by the Olympic Committee because one of its gymnasts was too young to compete at the time of the competition. Dominique Dawes, Elise Ray, and Tasha Schweiker all received bronze medals in 2010. Dawes was the only American gymnast to take part in 3 Olympic Games. She won medals with Team USA in 2000, 1996, and 1992. She was a gymnast but became a motivational speaker after she stopped. Lisa Skinner was the most experienced member of the team. She'd already competed in Atlanta, but Sydney would be more difficult. She fell on her double-tuck dismount in the qualification round, but she was still the best Australian and moved on to the all-around final. After 3 rotations, she was in the running for a medal, but she was going to finish on vault. Her worst event was that she ended up in 8th place overall. She made history by being the first Australian to make it to the final of an event, but she fell. Finally, the Magnificent Seven in Atlanta. This legendary team started it all. Every time the Olympics come around, NBC shows a dramatic vault by Carrie Strug. Amanda Borden, Shannon Miller, J.C. Phelps, and Carrie Strug won the first team gold medal for Team USA in gymnastics. Caroli coached them. Every U.S. gymnastics team after the Magnificent Seven has been compared to them. Miller, who's got 7 medals, was one of the best gymnasts on that team. She's the U.S. gymnast with the most medals ever. The gymnast quit the sport and went to law school at Boston College. She then started her own company to promote health and fitness. Miller was told she had ovarian cancer in 2011. We often see her commenting on gymnastics now that she's healthy and in Rio. She told CNN that she loves to watch Simone Biles do gymnastics. "I just love that she keeps it fun. That's what makes her performance stand out." And on that note, that's a wrap for this video. What do you think of the players who might make it to the World Championships team? Which historical team do you miss the most? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.